So in this video, we're going to be talking about the new nerf that has taken place with most of the Cold War long-range assault rifles. If you enjoy weapon stat breakdowns and overall weapon comparisons, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as we try to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers, and we do get these news videos out to you extremely quickly. We've also done a little bit of testing on this as well, so stick around for the rest of this video. So firstly, let's take a look at the patch notes to see exactly what it is they were looking to change. So for the C58, the recoil was increased slightly, and then for the FARA 83 they did the exact same thing because both of these guns, as we know, are very dominant inside Warzone at the moment. They also took a look at the nail gun as well and reduced its damage range by 39%, which is about 40% roughly. And this is to make sure it doesn't do better than most of the SMGs, and it's definitely a very close range weapon. Still going to be pretty overpowered in my opinion. The main thing they're trying to tackle here is making a combatant or a kind of counter to shotguns at that close range with a fully automatic weapon, which is obviously what they're stating here. But like I said, I do think the time to kill with this gun is too quick compared to some of the SMGs, kind of makes them obsolete in some sense. So like I said, I do think this still probably needs some tuning even after this update, but we'll just need to wait and see. Now they also made some attachment changes as well, so mainly for the barrels that they did add and change with the most recent update. But now what they've done is they've reduced the effectiveness of each of the barrels. So for the Ranger barrel, they've had a vertical recoil control reduction from 15% to 10%. They've done the same with the takedown barrel, but this is for horizontal recoil from 15 to 10%. The reinforced heavy barrel now does not help with recoil 7.5%, but it helps with 5%. And then the same with the task force barrel. Now the task force will still be the best barrel to use for recoil control. It's just no longer as effective as it used to be. Now they're clearly saying that they're satisfied with the overall recoil control barrels that they have added in, but they just wanted to reduce the effectiveness of this overall across all the weapons. Now they have excluded some weapons like the Cold War AK and the XM4, and I do think this was really good and well done because those are the only two weapons that don't really perform as well as the other ones at those longer distances. So I do think that makes these guns way more viable in Warzone as well. So let's actually take a look at some before and afters now. So what we have on screen just now, everything in white at the top here is a before recoil chart with all the best attachments. So this is going to be the field agent foregrip, the agency suppressor, and the task force barrel for every single one of these weapons. And then the yellow is the after with the exact same attachments. So we've got the C58, which is on the very left here. So this is the C58 down this column. We've got the KRIG, which is down this column, the FARA, and then the MG82. Now you can't see the writing for the MG82 because it's covered by the camera, but like I said, this is the recoil chart roughly for before and after, and this was taken at a 20-meter distance, firing 30 bullets for each weapon. So you can see for the C58 there's a lot more side-to-side recoil, but the line seems more vertically straight upwards. So I don't really know how they've affected the recoil patterns when it comes to this. I feel like they've just added more vertical recoil to all of these guns, but as you can see, it's still a very easy recoil pattern to manage. It's not difficult at all. Then you've got the KRIG. Again, it's more straight because it doesn't have like this kind of curve or kink in the kind of recoil pattern. But again, it goes more vertically upwards compared to what it did before. Then we've got the FARA, which is probably one of the more popular weapons. And as you can see, it goes upwards and to the left. Still quite a straight recoil pattern and still going to be very easy to manage. But as you can see before, it was pretty much a laser beam. Like this is no recoil whatsoever. Anyone is going to find this really easy to manage. And then looking at the MG82 now, I can't show you the full recoil pattern, but it is pretty much the same when it comes to the vertical recoil. But the side-to-side recoil is pretty much identical as well, so it doesn't really look like they've changed this gun all that much. They already added recoil to this gun with a previous update, so I didn't think they wanted to nerf this gun too hard. So as you can see, there's not much of a recoil difference in the MG82 behind the camera here. That is the MG82's recoil pattern for before and after. So there we have it. Those are the main changes that have taken place in today's new update. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as we try to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. And also click that link in the description down below and subscribe to our second channel. We do post extra content over there. And thank you very much for watching.